People have asked me about this billion-dollar use case that I dropped on Claude It's probably one of the only things I see that's useful right now. Anyways, it was inspired by a guy who ran up a net worth of $40 million. And it's actually, I was actually wrong. In his Twitter, it says 80 million now. Regardless, it's a lot from 20,000. He essentially does a strategy called social arbitrage. Long story short, you know that Wall Street is a bunch of, older gentlemen that are a little out of touch to what the kids are doing. Okay, what are the kids doing? Where are they? They're over here on TikTok. They're scrolling. Okay, there's all these brands, yada yada. Okay, but if you're 20, 21, like you don't relate to Wall Street investors at all. Wall Street investors do not relate to you. They don't know what's going on in that world. But that world is the next generation that's going ahead and going to be blowing up these new companies. Okay, a good example of this is Abercrombie coming back. Nobody saw that coming, but then the chart went crazy. Okay, let's see actually what the chart is looking like. I'm just curious because this is just one example of many, but you can go Google the guy. His name is Chris Camillo. You can go check out their YouTube channel, Dumb Money. I've been watching this for a while, and they have been following this same methodology that I actually built a open claw for. So I built an open claw for it, and it essentially looks at TikTok for you and comes up with a ton of companies that could be bubbling right now. Could be. No, it's not going to just print you money. Of course not. Investing is way harder than that. But this guy right here ran up a net worth of $80 million. I was wrong. You can do your research. Don't believe me. Shit, don't even believe him. I don't care. If you read Market Wizards, which I hope you do, Jack Schwager, he does his own independent audits of people. Market Wizards, Chris, Camillo. You should probably read this book because at the end of the day, ideas are everything. So I built an open claw to execute his idea because I'm an algorithmic trader. Process I follow starts with R, research. How do you research? Books. The first book on this list, if you've actually been locked, if you've actually been following me, you should have read this book already. You should already know about Chris. But if you didn't, that's okay. Now you know. And I got a open claw that works for me 24/7, 365. That is essentially searching for those trends. So I want to give you a full tutorial here. You can see she is cooking social arbitrage. Let's go ahead and say, can you go ahead and give me a 3-sentence overview of this TikTok process that we are doing? Searching for trends, etc. Thank you. Just to get you fully up to speed here, then I'm going to give you all the code. There's actually something funny about the code. Okay, this is OpenClaw on a different computer, by the way. TikTok social arbitrage overview. You're running an automated TikTok trend scanner every 5 minutes. So we're scanning for trends. We're scrolling through TikTok. Remember, we're investors. We're not in that generation. Maybe you are, but I'm not. I'm 36 years old. I didn't learn to code until I was 30. I think Chris Camillo is like 40, 50. I don't know. But he ran it up off this strategy. So I'm just building AIs based off of ideas that I come up with. Remember, the process of automating your trading starts with R, research. You have to come up with great ideas. Nobody's going to feed you anything, dude. This is war. Then you backtest those ideas. See if